Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2018, the album Dad AF. Rock on, gold dance woman. The acoustics in this room are rather good. I'm in a hotel room. Well, actually, we're in a bed and breakfast in Essex, Connecticut today. And my husband is here for a work conference, which means I had to take him this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I've been kind of on my own, just walking around in the woods, looking at all the spooky things. I may have some paranormal stories coming for you. Actually, though, I am going to do a video this week of all of my opinions about drama, past and present, because I always get so many DMs and messages from people, and they're like, well, what do you think about this, and what do you think about that, and have your opinions changed about this? And, you know, my opinions do change a lot. Like, I'll do a video about somebody, and then, like, 2 weeks later, it's like my opinions kind of change, or something comes out. The lighting on this is horrible. You guys, I'm, like, sitting right in the window. Ave Marie. Anyway, so my opinion changes a lot. So, go over to my Instagram story if you're watching this on today. If you're watching this on today, Sunday, go over to my Instagram, follow it, of course, because I do all of my travel vlogging over there. I'm a travel vlogger, of course. And then go to my Instagram story, and there's a question up there where you can type in whatever you want to know about the biggest drama that's ever occurred in the history of drama on YouTube. And I'm going to do that video later in the week. But I was sitting around last night, I was just kind of going through the Twitter and stuff, and I was thinking about past stories that I had done, and I was like, what happened to Tana Mojo and Tanacon? Like, she tweeted out this idea that she was going to do this, like, 5-minute Q&A, like, 2 weeks ago. And I did a response video to that, right? Do you guys remember that? And I was like, when are you going to come out with this supposed documentary that you're going to do? We're going to talk about that in just a second. And when are you going to give some answers to all of this? Or was the Shane Dawson documentary the end all of that, right? And I do think, in all fairness to Shane, it's time to let Shane move on to other projects. Like, Shane was not Tanacon, you know what I mean? So I think it's only fair to let him move on. Hey, he did the best that he could do. You know what? I had a lot to say about that, and it is what it is, right? So we're going to move on away from all that. But Tana is still responsible for Tanacon, and I don't feel personally, I don't know what everybody else thinks out there, but I don't really feel like there was a whole lot of closure on her end, or that she gave any kind of answers to her people whatsoever. So I was thinking about that last night, and I was like, well, when exactly was Tanacon? So I went in and I looked, and it was June 22nd and June 23rd, over a month ago. It has now been like 5 or 6 weeks since Tanacon happened, right? Or Tanacon didn't happen, and beast. So anyway, I mean, it happened, and then it closed down, and then it didn't happen, right? It's like the traveling carnival. It comes to town, you know, but then, like, the monkeys go wild, what can you say? So anyway, I was, like, thinking about that last night. I was like, well, what happened, you know, to her ever addressing anything about Tanacon? So I get on her Twitter, right, and she's changed her name on Twitter. You know, she's killing for that, right? To Monday at noon. And I'm like, okay, so she's going to release this huge documentary, Q&A, tell-all. I don't know what it's going to be, right? On Monday at noon. So, of course, you know, just wait. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a response video to this. You know this, right? But she said on here, hold on a second. Up here, she is addressing it, and she says, and this was real interesting. We're going to get to a lot of it in here. But she says, all that's holding me back from posting this video is how dark it gets. I don't want people to think I'm deflecting. Tana? Deflect? Tana Mojo? Never! Deflect? Are you kidding me? Give me a break. I don't want people to think I'm deflecting and placing blame. That's all you do, Tana. You always blame everything on everybody else. You don't take any responsibility. Okay, before I even read the rest of this tweet, because I'm getting so heated about all this, okay? She needed to come out with a video the day that Tana closed. The day that Tanacon was over and closed down, okay? If she didn't come out with it that day, the next. She had a good week to come out and sit down on camera and say, you guys, I royally screwed up, okay? It's not about being young. It's not about being stupid, because as stupid and young as I am still extremely successful at what I do. So I do, and this is not all magic and smoke and mirrors, so I obviously do know a little bit about what I'm doing. I didn't plan it well enough, and you guys suffered for it. The creator suffered for it. Shane Dawson suffered for it, and he tried to help out as much as he could. Everybody has suffered because of my idea, and I take full responsibility for that. Now, when it becomes legal issues about money and tickets and things like that, I have worked with these Veeps people, and they are going to refund your ticket prices and all of that. But I need to get on camera and say that I take full responsibility for what happened. At the end of the day, it was my idea, it was my concept, and I am sorry I affected anybody else. Now, quite frankly, okay, this fuckery of a video that's going to come out tomorrow at noon, anything short of that, you better bet your ass there is going to be a Peter Monn video to follow. Dropped that day, okay? Because that's all she needs to say. It doesn't get any deeper than that, right? And if she can't learn that, then she's never going to grow up, right? She's 20 now. It's time to take some responsibility. Okay, when we talk about 20-year-olds in this world, you know, at 18, you can enlist in the armed services in our country. You know, at 18 years old, people are married and having kids and living responsible lives, okay? You cannot just continue to use, I'm 18, I'm young, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, as your excuse for everything. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of it, okay? So she goes in here and she says, all that's holding me back from posting the video is how dark it gets. I don't want people to think I'm deflecting and placing blame on anything other than myself, but I also hate holding back truth that I feel should be known. It's one of the hardest decisions. And then she goes in here and she comments underneath it again. And I know that everyone will say, leave it in because anyone wants is tea, but that's not how I want it to come across. Then just make your apology video, girl, and shut up. Everybody wants to move on from Tanacon. You know how I know? I'll show you. Here are the responses underneath her tweet. Absolutely zero offense, but no one cares about Tanacon anymore. I think you're fine. I'm ready for something new from her. I'm literally reading these right down the line. And anytime you go into a Tana tweet, let me just tell you, anytime you go into anything that Tana tweets out, all of her fans underneath there are like, I stand you, Tana. I love you, Tana. Mom, I love you so much, Tana, 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 Tana. Nobody ever criticizes Tana, okay? So wait, let's start again. Absolutely zero offense, but no one cares about Tanacon anymore. I think you're fine. I'm ready for something new from her. Like a video on the number 11. Oh, Tana Mojo, jot this down. This may come across as harsh, but that's called a self-fulfilling prophecy. Tanacon happened a month ago. The only video about it where you spoke was Shane's documentary, and you tweeted several times that you were going to upload a video, and then you didn't do it. You either need to keep your word and upload the Q&A, or ditch that idea and upload an apology video. Snaps to that, Kiana. And call it a day. Girl, Kiana, you need to start you a drama channel. You got it all figured out right here. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. I love you, but honestly, I wouldn't post it. It's been a while, and people are kind of over it all at this point. Like, we got refunds, and I feel it's just, like, over now, and I get why you want to post it, but I think it's best not to. I love you, honestly, at this point. I think people just want the truth, whether it's dark or not, you know. But all I want for you is to do what makes you happy. You can't keep hiding from your problems, babe. Your fans want neat answers. You shouldn't be worrying about how it makes you look. Thank you. Thank you very much, Georgia. I love you, but I wouldn't post it. It's been so long since it all happened, and I think people are pretty much over it and have gotten past it and aren't really bothered by it at least as much anymore. But you do what you need to do because you matter too. Well, we've waited a long time for a video from you. I mean, it has been, you guys, I looked. She hasn't posted a video in a month. She has not posted a video since, like, right around Tanacon time, and it was that cake face whatever stuff. Well, we've waited a long time for a video from you. Some folks aren't even on Twitter, so they really feel ghosted, you know? The sooner you put it out, the sooner. And that's true. You know, a lot of people aren't on social media that follow YouTubers. So, like, they have no idea. They're just like, Tana has just, like, what? Is she traveling around the world with Bella Thorne? I'm Bella Thorne! I'm Bella Thorne! And why would we think that, okay? Because she goes in here and she talks about Bella Thorne in a second. Some folks aren't even on Twitter, so they really feel ghosted, you know? The sooner you put it out, the sooner everyone can move on and put the whole thing in the rearview mirror. And that's really what it's about to me. That this is not about you, Tana, okay? This is about the people that love you. This is about the people that you fucked over at Tanacon. You, okay? Tanacon, okay? Not VidCon, you can't blame it on them. Not ShaneCon, not GabbyCon, not any of these cons. Not Michael Weissacon, okay? Tanacon. It was your concept, it was your idea. The people you fucked over. No matter how bad you decided to organize it, no matter how bad you decided to not answer the questions, okay? Whatever. You know, and I was thinking about this, and this is where my opinion does change sometimes, right? Is, you know, I was really harsh on Shane Dawson in the 3-part series that he did, and I hold to a lot of what I said in that video, but if she really wanted those answers to get out there, if she really wanted to say, I did put this amount of money into it, this is what happened, she could have answered a lot of those questions in Shane's documentary, okay? She could have said, I want these things to be in there. She chose not to do that. She had a lot of input on how that came across. So Tana is ultimately responsible for all of this. Her people want to move on, they want answers, and they're done with it. And I'm telling you right now, I can't tell you how many DMs I've gotten from people that are like, over this, I mean, she's not going to lose any sleep over it, okay? I mean, the girl has millions and millions of followers and subscribers on and on and on. And she's not going to stop touring and trying to beg for people's money either, and we're going to talk about that in just a second, because I have some news for you. On the heels of Tanacon, yes, she is charging money for tickets to go to Australia. Are you kidding me? She hasn't even cleaned up one mess, and she's going on to the next, right? Absolutely absurd to me. Okay, so just post it, somebody says. Post it so we can all understand. Baby, post what you want, not what others want you to post. This is actually the first supportive tweet underneath there by about 15. Post it, love. Who gives a frick about what other people think? Do it. We love you no matter what. Continuing putting it off. Don't look good, sis. Get it out before it's too late. It is too late. It's been 5 weeks, okay? She has said really nothing about it except for in Shane's documentary. It's been way too long. Wait, what, I love you, Tana. Wait, what? The one about Tanacon? I mean, like, people are like, what are you talking about? Girl, isn't it time to film another music video with Bella Thorne? If you don't leave it... Wait, if you don't leave it in, it's just further hiding things from people that just want answers. It's not about tea. It's about letting people know the truth and not... Here's the thing, okay? How dark can it really get? Like, I'm so confused about this. I mean, was she, like, I don't know, kidnapped by some satanic cult and brainwashed, and they made her do Tanacon? Is that how dark it gets? I mean, I'm really... Is this like the new Rosemary's Baby? Like, I'm very confused by all this, okay? I mean, is she hanging out with some kind of, I don't know, worshipers or something that are making her, like, put on a convention for the world that she fucked up and didn't put any money into, and basically nobody cares anymore? I mean, what is going on, girl? How dark could it get? Seriously? Okay. You had an idea, you made a video, and you just slammed VidCon, okay? Who is still going to be successful next year and every year after. You slammed VidCon, you came up with an idea, you were arrogant about it and said, my convention is going to be the convention to end all conventions, which it wasn't, and you've never said, I kind of owe VidCon an apology, okay? Even though I don't agree with how they do things, and I still don't think they're inclusive to a lot of creators, I arrogantly slammed them in a way that maybe I shouldn't. And a convention's a lot harder to put on than I ever could have imagined, right? No, none of that. So anyway, I mean, I just don't understand it. Like, what mindset does this girl live in? And I say this in all my videos, and as long as people continue to allow her to get away with this, she's going to continue to do it. So I could go in here, and I could go in here, and I could continue to read all of the things, you know, over and over and over. I think you should put everything in this video, because no matter what, there will be some people who are going to think you aren't owning up to this or placing blame somewhere else. You just need to make this video as real and as apologetic as you can. And I totally agree with that. Posting it now is kind of rude, to be honest. Like, it should have come out weeks ago. Thank you, Kat. Way before Shane's video. Now it just seems like you were waiting for it to blow over so you can get away with whatever you have to say. And then it goes on here and people say a bunch of other stuff. But this is what's interesting to me, okay? Is if you go in here before this, right? And you see what she's been tweeting out. She says on here, I leave for Australia in less than 6 days, and we haven't been sent our flights yet, shaking my head. And I'm like, is Tana going on vacation down under? Like, where's she staying? At the Ritz-Carlton, Sydney? Is she just hanging out for a little bit? Is she going on a shopping spree? Is she going to go diving with the great white sharks? I mean, what is she going to do down there? I'm not stupid, okay? Y'all think I am. Y'all think I'm the old man of YouTube, but I didn't wake up yesterday. And let me tell you right now, I got up on the Google. We didn't have the Google back in the day. We had the Encyclopedia Britannica. And I'm telling you right now, if I had looked up a Tana Mojo up there, they would have said, Mongoose who? We don't know, okay? Ricky Tikki Tavi. Do y'all remember that cartoon about the mongoose back in the day? That's, whenever somebody says Tana Mojo, I can't even get her name right anymore. I've done so many Tana Mojo videos. Whenever somebody says I almost said it. When somebody says to me, Tana Mojo, I always say, who? Ricky Tikki Tavi, who? Do you remember that little Ricky Tikki Tavi? And you go, that's what I think of Tana Mojo. So I get up here, right, and I Google Tana Mojo tour, and it comes up full screen. Well, that tour's over. She done scammed all the people she needed to scam over there for her $200 VIP tickets. Listen to a story time for 15 minutes, and you get a picture with Tana. Who'd care, okay? I guess some 12-year-old girl out there. I did that video a year ago, and if you watch that video that I did a year ago, which I think it's called Tana Mojo Apologizes, I talked about her tour in there. I mean, I wouldn't even pay good money like that to go see Stevie Nicks and sit in the 100th row and maybe get a picture of her standing on stage, okay? Rock on, old jazz woman. Ow, I just hit my hand with my fan. So anyway, I'm like, last year I did this whole thing and I said, these tours where people sit outside and wait all day long for nothing, I predicted Tanacon. I predicted a lot of shit, okay? This week alone, I said, well, Jaclyn Hill, she ought to do a get ready with me while she's getting ready to go on a date. Manny, he tweets out, gonna do a get ready with me for my date. You guys wanna watch it? I mean, on and on and on, okay? Jaclyn Hill tweeted out something, another idea of mine. So I go on here and I find Amplify Prevents, the full-on tour, featuring Tana Mojo, Christine Seidelko, and Emma Chamberlain. Now, Christine, girl, I thought that you were trying to distance yourself from all of this mess, okay? Christine's done falling down the rabbit hole messiness again. You asked for more opportunities to connect with your favorite online content creators. We are making it happen. No, I thought that's what Tanacon was about, to connect with all of my favorite creators, but it just went bust up, I guess. Hosted by Australian YouTuber Alright Hey, and brought to you by Amplify, get up close and over personal. No, thank you. I don't think I need to see into the life of Tana Mojo any more than I already have. That's just me, but I don't need to see a whole lot more that I've already had. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, but if you want to, you can get up close and over personal with Tana Mojo, Christine Seidelko, and Emma Chamberlain, okay? This August 2018, meet and greet with all three are included in every ticket. Okay? A lot of things were promised in Tanacon, too, and they didn't happen. This is a live experience, not a movie. Girl! You gonna do a meet and greet with a movie? What? What kind of cartoon madness is this? I'm gonna meet you some Ricky Tikki Tavi and Mickey Mouse. Okay, is Minnie gonna be up in there? This is a live experience, not a movie. Cinemas will be modified to include a stage installed at the front so you can connect with the world's most engaged online personalities in person. Well, what makes me surprised about that is y'all are saying it's not a movie. So what about it would you think it... I mean, I have never in my life, okay? Have you ever bought you a ticket? I don't care who it was to, okay? I don't care if it was to that, what, 2 Chainz, 3 Chainz? I don't care if it was to Snoop Dogg. I don't care if it was to, what's that Elijah Daniels' name, I won't say that on camera, okay? A little something. But I don't care who you're going to see. I don't care if you're going to see Ariana Grande or Mariah Carey herself. Have you ever gone to a concert and thought you were maybe going to go see a movie? I have never, okay? Maybe the last day of school in 3rd grade we were going to watch some, I don't know, made into TV book movie, but never did I think I was going to a concert, bought me a ticket and thought, well, shit, I got here, there's a movie. What? Titanic? Okay. This is a live experience cinema, okay? Ticketing information. General admission tickets include admission to the event. Well, why would you buy a ticket and not get admission to an event, okay? This YouTube tour crap is bullshit, okay? It's absolute bullshit. You get so for the general admission, you get admission to the event, meet and greet, which they already said everybody gets the meet and greet, and 1 photo opportunity. I don't know how far away that's from. I don't know if that's right with them, you know, like the stand and repeat. What, step and repeat. VIP ticket includes admission to the event, early access and entry to the venue, VIP signed poster, VIP lanyard, and extended pre-show, plus private VIP meet and greet one more time with Tana, Christine, and Emma. Well, we were promised all of that at Tanacon, and it didn't happen. So if you're going to buy your ticket, you might want to call old Amplify, hey girl, and see if they're really going to follow through. Because who knows, Tana might not even show up. She's good for not showing up anywhere. How do I know? Because she thinks it's so funny when other people don't show up. Let's look at this right here. She goes in here and talks about Elijah Daniel missing a plane, and she just thinks it's the funniest shit in the entire world, right? Here it is. Where did she put something about, oh, she's in here. This is what kills me about her and Bella Thorne. Bella is legit Bella Thorne, an actress in Hollywood, okay? Trying to probably read scripts and make a career out of her life. And I know that Bella Thorne's had a tough life. You don't need to leave it in the comment sections, okay? I feel for the girl. A lot of us have had tough lives, okay? Bella is legit making a collage of things she loves for a room in her house and just asked me to send her 5 to 10 pics of just me, just my face. Like, I love you, that's sweet. Well, I have pictures of my house and my friends too, don't you? I think that's normal, right? On your Instagram, on your Facebook. This sounds like some kind of voodoo chapel. I'm just confused all over at the place, right? And then she goes in here and she says something about Elijah. Elijah just missed a flight to Hawaii and he texted her group chat this. I told him Sam and I broke up and this was our honeymoon so I didn't have to pay a fee. Well, that's not called funny. That's called absolute scam of the world bullshit. So you and your friends scam everybody and you think it's funny, but then you want us to support you, but then you scammed everybody at Tanacon. What was in your group chat about that, girl? About how funny Tanacon was? Well, I'll tell you how funny it was. Let's go up to her pinned tweet for a second, okay? She retweets Shane Dawson's tweet about here's how to get a Tanacon refund, because that was not his responsibility. That was hers. Retweeting this again for people who, and this was on 7/7, okay? 22 days ago, she tweeted this out and pinned it. Retweeting this again for people who haven't seen it and pinning it. So far, they're saying you'll be refunded in 90 days, and like Shane said, I'm going to do a lot more things to make it right. I love you guys. Well, Tana, we're still waiting, and I guess we're going to have to wait till Monday at noon, which you've changed your whole Twitter name to, and now you've got everybody amped up for this video that's coming out tomorrow that yet again won't explain things, but just leave more people with questions, and you just are going to botch this whole thing up. Sit down. Film a 3-minute video apologizing for all this nonsense that happened and allow your people to move on, go back to building your career, go back to going on tour where people can get their very expensive meet and greet pictures and you can live happily ever after laughter. I can't with this girl anymore. Ricky Ticky Tabby! I'll see you guys later. Bye.